All right, everybody, welcome to class. Oh, it's good to have you here. It's good to get started. I was having verbling withdrawals. Needed to get back. Okay, so this hour we're going to be practicing some new vocabulary words that have the topic regarding the Panama Canal. Now, if you are unaware of where Panama is or what the Panama Canal is as well, I would be happy to show you a picture, and I think I'm going to grab one right now that talks about the Panama Canal. It's actually a very interesting story, and reason why they have it. So I was excited to talk about it today, mainly because it's really close. Because right now I live in Costa Rica, so it's one country over, and hopefully within this next year or so I'll be able to take my family to go and see it, because I've never seen it in person. So yeah, let's see who we have so far. And now, is your name Tolgahan? Okay, you're busy. All right. That's a good movie, by the way. V for Vendetta. Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies. Yeah, so if you haven't seen the Panama Canal before, you can go to like Google Images and take a look. It's pretty awesome. It really is. All right, so. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna grab a. Oh goodness, I want to grab a cool picture and show it to you. Show it to you guys so you can see kind of what it's like. If it works, there we go. That's the cool one. All right, so who do we got in so far? All right, Saklatara, how are you doing?
Hi, teacher. I'm good, very good.
Excellent. How's
How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I haven't seen you in here for a while. Have you been visiting other teachers? We have a lot of really good teachers here.
Okay.
All right, man. Very cool. Well, welcome back to class. Let's see. We also have Julie. Hi, Julie.
Hello,
Hi. And Julie, where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
You're from Russia. Excellent. And Julie, what do you do?
Now or in my life?
Yeah. So what do you do for work, or do you study, or what? Yeah. What do you do on a daily basis?
I finished my university
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm working. And sorry for my English, it's not good.
Oh, don't worry about it. I can understand you perfectly. So you're in the university, and you finished the university, and now you're working. And what is your job? What do you do for work?
I have psychology education, but
Psychology.
yes, but I work in around 6 years
Uh-huh.
as a hairdresser.
Oh, and what is that? A hairdresser? Oh, a hair. Got it. Hairdresser.
Hello.
Yeah, hairdresser.
Hairdresser. Okay, very cool. Awesome. Well, I always love my hairdressers, or my I had one hairdresser that I went to that could work magic with hair, and so I usually had a hard time finding someone that could cut my hair, because my hair is so light. It's really light. I don't have thick hair, and so just the smallest things would make my haircut look really bad. But she was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Anyway, so and being a hairdresser is very cool in my opinion. So nice. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see. Let's go to Etu.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. And Edu, I don't believe I've had the pleasure of having you in my class. Where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
Ah, from Russia as well. Very cool. And what part of Russia do you live in?
I live in St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg. Awesome. I had a buddy of mine live in St. Petersburg for a couple of years, and he learned Russian there. He had a lot of interesting stories to tell and very beautiful pictures as well. Petersburg is a very beautiful city.
Yes, you're right.
So, what do you do?
I'm an engineer, software engineer.
A software engineer. Awesome. And so, how long ago did you graduate from the university?
I have graduated university 3 years ago.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. And do you enjoy being a software engineer?
Yes, it's interesting, and I want to be a software engineer from school.
Great. Yeah, my dad is a software engineer, and he's been doing that for maybe 25 years now. So he started on computers when they were the size of a room. So you know now how you have a phone that's a smartphone. Okay, those phones are more powerful than the original computers that were the size of a room. They were huge, and so that's what he worked on. And the programs. Yeah, so the programs that he had, he would tell me they would have to, it was like punch cards, and he would have to take the punch card and take it over to another place. Instead of having like files passed, they would manually pass the files. And yeah, that's what he did. It was pretty interesting. So yeah, very cool. I obviously I didn't follow in his footsteps. I'm not a computer programmer, but I have a very I have a big respect for those that can do it because I do not understand it. So anyway, welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
Awesome. And yeah, Denise, you know exactly what I'm teaching, right? Yeah, or what I'm talking about with the programs. That's what my dad did. Craziness. All right, Besmiles, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Awesome. Besmiles, Ecuador. Yeah.
Yes, you remember. Yeah.
Awesome. So how's everything going? Anything new happening in your life?
Well, I just had an interview in English with Italian people, so I think I did it well. So I have to get there.
Cool. What kind of a job is it?
I applied for PhD PhD program in a university called Unica in Italy. So I don't know. Perhaps I will be studying in the next month.
Nice. So you want to go to Italy and do a PhD there? That'd be great, man.
Yes.
Very cool. Well, I'm crossing my fingers. I hope you get it. I hope you get it.
Me too.
All right,
Thank you.
Well, cool. Welcome back to class. It's good to have you here. And Ayat, hi. How are you?
Hi, teacher. How are you? I'm fine. How are you too?
I'm doing very good, thank you. And again, I want to comment on your lovely, and it's hijab, right? What goes around your head?
Yes.
Excellent. Yes, it's very lovely. Very lovely. And how is everything going for you?
Very well.
Yes.
I had the first exam for driver's lesson today, and I succeeded.
Yes. Awesome. Good for you.
Thank you.
Electronic high five. Awesome. Very good. And when will you be able to start driving?
Next week.
Next week. Awesome. Mobile. Very cool. And yeah, so let me know how it goes when you start driving, because sometimes it can be a little scary at first.
For driving lesson, Here we have 3 exams. I
Oh, do you?
had I done 1 exams and it left 2.
Okay, so you have 2 more left. All right, so
Yeah.
here's crossing the fingers that everything goes well.
Thank
All
you.
right, yeah, please let me know how things go, okay?
Okay. Thank you
Awesome.
for asking.
Yep, and let's see who else we have. Okay, now, is your name Tolga Khan?
Hello,
Hi, how are you, man?
fine, thanks you.
Good, good. Yeah, so am I pronouncing your name correctly? Or how would I say that?
Tolgahan,
Yeah, okay, so, all
T-O-L.
right, Tolga Khan. All right, I just wasn't sure. Now, Tolga Khan, where are you from?
I am from Turkey.
From Turkey, awesome. And what do you do?
I'm a student.
Okay, what are you studying?
Uh, my department is radio, cinema, television.
Okay, so radio and television?
Yes,
Nice.
that's
And
good.
do you want to be a producer or do you want to be like a newscaster?
Uh, I don't know. Maybe
Okay.
I will make, I will work television.
Okay. And are you going to work as like behind the scenes using the camera or with the computers and things like that? Okay. So that's what you want to do.
Yes.
Very nice. Very cool. And how much more school do you have to complete?
Uh, I am graduate next years.
Yes. Awesome. Very cool. Go out and get a job and start working, right? Very nice. All right. And good to have you here, Tolgahan. And Tolgahan from Turkey. Very cool. All right. And let's see. We also have Selma.
Yes, teacher.
Hi. How are you, Selma?
I'm doing good. Actually
Good.
feeling a little bit bad, but I'm okay.
Why? Why? What happened?
I got a warning email from my supervisor to
Oh.
handle my thesis the next week,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't prepare it until now.
Uh-oh.
So-
Uh-oh. So when is it due?
It uh, it would be it would be on Sunday, the 7th of April.
Okay. Are you going to be able to complete it or not? Is it do you not have enough time?
Yes, I must do sleepless nights
Okay.
so that I can
Yeah, so you're
complete it.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of work. Uh-oh. Well, you
Yeah.
know, just focus, and get things done, and you'll get there. You'll get it done. Okay.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you, teacher.
Well, welcome back to class. It's good to have you here. Let's see. Did we have any sneakers inners? Okay, here we go. Now, is your name Usama? Or Osama?
Yes, it's like Osama bin Laden.
Okay, but is it O or O?
Oh,
Okay, and Osama, where are you from?
from Algeria. It's close to Morocco, if you know it.
Sure, yeah, we have a lot of students that are from Algeria. And what do you do? Are you a student or do you work full time? Yes, Osama.
Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
So
what
you
was
are
the
from
question?
you're from Algeria, and I asked you what you do. I want to know if you work full time or if you are a student.
I am actually I'm a student in geography.
In geography, you're a student of
Yes.
geography. Awesome.
Yes.
Very cool. Well, it's good to have you here. Nice to meet you. All
Thank
right,
you.
let's see. We also have. Now, every time I see your name, I think of strawberries, which is probably why you did that. Now, strawberries. Oh, he took off. All right, no worries. Okay, so I think that's everybody so far. So class, if you do not know who I am, my name is Teacher Chad. I am from the United States, but I currently live in Costa Rica. Costa Rica is a small country, okay, just north of another small country called Panama. And so you've got South America, then Panama, which is that small sliver of a country, then Costa Rica, which is really tiny as well. That's where I'm at right now. I live in Costa Rica. It's in Central America. I speak two languages, English, obviously, and Spanish. All right. I'm married, and I have two children. I have a 6-year-old boy and an 8-year-old boy and a 6-year-old daughter. And I love spending time with my family. I love music, and I love eating. I do, as well as exercising. So, because I love eating, I have to exercise a lot. If not, then I would be huge. So that's a little bit about myself. So thank you guys for coming to class. This hour we are going to be talking about some vocabulary words that have to do with the Panama Canal. Now I chose the Panama Canal because it's that way. It's just south of where I am at, and I thought it would be interesting. We may have some good new vocabulary words that you have never seen before. So I thought, hey, let's give it a whirl. This may be fun. All right, let's go ahead and start up the. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. So if you've never seen the strawberries, is that you? Are you back in now? Strawberries? Can you hear me?
Absent.
every time I select them to talk, and then they take off. All right. Okay, so I did want to show you. Now this is what a picture of the Panama Canal looks like. Okay, so this is what it looked like in its construction. Okay, or its brief moments. Okay, a long time ago, before it looks as nice as it does now. And so this is what it looks like now. And so what these are called let's see if they tell me in here. I think they're called tubes. Anyway, but these right here, they fill up with water. And so you sail in from one side of the ocean, and you wait here while this fills up, or while the other one fills up, and then a wall drops. You can pass through. And so you're basically, they built this right through land. So it's not really water that's there. They had to form this thing so that boats could pass through the middle of Central and South America. Okay, I think the engineering is ingenious. Okay, but yeah, that's what it looks like. Do we have any other? Yeah, so that's what they did. I think it's just absolutely cool. Okay, here's another aerial shot. So this boat comes in here, it waits. You can see how these fill up. Okay, this guy's coming through, and it just drops down, and they make it through. They go through these canals. Okay, and the different sections fill up with water. And anyway, very interesting to me. All right, so let's go ahead and open up our lesson for this hour. Okay, if you cannot find the lesson, it's in the class materials. I'll go ahead and put it in. The Verbling chat. I'm going to put it in the Google chat as well if you're hanging out there. All right, hot sauce. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Ayat. Over on the left-hand side, when you open up that link, this is what you're going to see. All right, class, and I would like for you to scroll down. So we're going to scroll down to page number 2. This is the top of page number 2 where you see practicing, asking, and answering the following questions. We're going to go right to where it says vocabulary review. I like to start off with the vocabulary because it does us no good to read words that we do not understand. Okay, so we're going to go through these vocabulary words, and hopefully you don't know all of them, so you'll be learning something. All right, so the goal is to match the vocabulary words on the left-hand side, these here that go from 1 to 12, okay, with the definition, okay, on the right-hand side, going from A to L. All right, so Ayat, please show us how it's done. Please read number 1 for me and tell me what you believe the definition would be.
Yes. The first one is abandon. It's the letter H. Go away from.
Abandon. Okay, letter H. Go away from. And yeah, that looks to be about right. So abandon, to go away from. Nice pronunciations.
Thanks.
All right, let's go to Besmiles. Number 2, please.
Okay, a ver. Though, I don't really know that. What could be? What's the meaning of that word?
Okay, so tow. Let's say you have a big boat, or let's say Besmiles. Do you have a car? Do you have a car?
Not really. Sadly.
Okay, that's fine. I don't have a car either. All right.
Okay.
So let's say that your car breaks down. Okay, it's not working anymore. Okay, you have to call someone up to tow your vehicle. That means a bigger vehicle is going to pull your car to a place where it can be fixed. So tow. Okay, when we're talking about boats, you have a boat that you hook a line up to it, maybe a cable or a rope or a chain, and you tow or you pull a boat along. Okay, so let's see.
The ball.
Did I use the?
Yes, you said the word.
Oh man.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. So, so yes, this word is the definition would be pole. Okay. Now, class, notice how Besmiles, when he said this word, he did not pronounce the W. He didn't say toe. He didn't pronounce an oo sound there. He said toe. Okay. So make note, when you have a word that ends in a W, okay, you will not pronounce that oo sound. Okay, like toe or law. Okay, it's not an oo sound at the end. Okay? All right. Let's go to Etu.
Can you pronounce a word again? I didn't notice that. It's toe?
Yeah, toe.
Toe?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
it's like if you were using the O sound in Spanish, like todo. O, toe. It's the same O sound. You would not pronounce an oo. You wouldn't say tau. Okay, it's toe.
Okay, thank you.
There you go. Let's go to Etu. Let me have you read number 3, please.
Yes.
A locomotive.
Okay, locomotive. What do you think locomotive would be?
I don't know what does it mean in English, but in Russia we have some kind of the same word. That means some kind of train.
Okay, so a kind of train. Now here they're probably talking about the mechanism. Now a train. What does it use to move forward?
I don't know how it's in English. It's used some kind of heart.
Okay, it's what's called an engine.
Yes, engine.
An engine. So it looks like here, okay, good pronunciation, by the way, of locomotive. That was really good. It looks like our definition here is going to be J, an engine used for pulling.
Yes, okay.
Can I have you read that definition for me?
An engine used for pulling.
Good. All right, and notice here on the word used, we go straight to that D sound, used. Okay, excellent. All right. Let's go to number 4, and this is for Gary.
Yes.
Gary, let me have you read the vocabulary word number 4, please.
Number 4, poisonous.
Okay, that word is poisonous. Okay, we're going to start off with a
Poisonous.
poi.
Yes, okay.
Poisonous.
Okay.
Okay? What would
Poisonous.
poisonous be?
Poisonous. Okay. It means causing death or injury.
Okay, yeah, so causing death or injury, something that's poisonous, maybe a snake.
Yes.
Okay, maybe a snake,
Toxic.
maybe a toxic
Toxic.
liquid, something
Yes.
like that. Yeah. Okay, so poisonous.
Yes. Okay.
All right, very good. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, how about number 5? Number 5 is for
You're
Julie.
welcome.
Yes. I'm Julie.
Yes, Julie, number 5, please.
Yes, number 5 is progress, right?
Yeah, and you can pronounce this word 2 different ways. I've heard people say progress as well as progress. Personally, I say progress, but it is absolutely okay to say progress, okay?
Progress.
All right, now, what would this word mean?
So I think this word means an action showing great skill. No?
Very close, because you would have to have progressed up to a point to show great skill. But let me use this in a sentence, okay? So, moving from high school to university, I progressed.
Yes, I understand
progressed.
this word very good. But
Okay,
is it,
so let's.
I'm wrong.
It wouldn't be an action. It wouldn't be an action. It would be more of a movement.
It's B, yes, right?
Yes, yes. Very
Moving
good. Go ahead, Maria.
yes, sure. Moving it forward, improvement. Yes,
Good. Okay.
to
Excellent
improve.
job.
Yes, sure.
Yes. Awesome. Okay. Very good job. Thank you, Julie.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Let's go to number 6, and number 6 is for Usama.
Yes.
Number 6, please.
Actually, I can't find it. I don't know where are you reading?
Okay. Are you in the?
Page 2.
Yeah, it's on page 2. We're under the vocabulary.
Second page.
Mhm.
And, number 6. You should keep all.
Nope. It's going to be down one more. Okay, so let's say if we're at the top of page 1 here. Okay, we want to scroll down. Let me recharge my thing again. Okay, so here's the top of page 1. All right, so you want to scroll down to page 2.
Page 2.
All right, and you see where it says vocabulary word right here, or vocabulary review.
Review, yes.
Yeah, that's where we're at. Number 6.
Swamp.
Okay, good. Swamp. Now, what would be a swamp?
I don't really know. I'm sorry.
All right. Okay.
wasn't
Now,
following.
it's okay. It's okay. We're going over new vocabulary words. Swamp, okay, is a soft or wet land.
Land. Swamp are
Okay. Let me have you read those words, please. Soft or wet land.
soft or what
It is
land?
K.
Yes, K. Soft or wet land.
Wetland, yeah, okay, K.
Okay,
Soft
very
wetland.
good. Thank you. That is a swamp. Okay. All right. Number 7 is for Sakutara.
Okay, number 7, drain. I think it means an engine used for cooling.
Okay. Not necessarily drain. Okay. So let's say if I have this water, this cup is full of water right now, and I'm going to drain it out. I'm going to put a tube right here, and the water will drain. It's going to drain out of my cup. So if that is draining out, what would drain mean?
Um,
Let's take a look at
part C part of
D. Look at letter D.
let water flow away in empty water.
Yeah, so let water flow away or empty water to drain. Okay, that means that you have a bunch of water at one point, but then it goes down and it empties. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right. So 8. Number 8 is for Selma. Selma?
Breeding.
No, there you go.
Yes. Yes, teacher. Breeding, which is reproducing and making more.
Good. Breeding. Breeding. And this word right here is going to be pronounced reproducing. Try that, Selma. Reproducing.
Reproducing.
Good. Nice job.
Reproducing.
Okay. Reproducing. Nice. All right. So let's go to number 9. Number 9 is for Aya.
It's cruise.
And cruise. What would cruise be?
I don't know really what the meaning of cruise.
Okay. So cruise has to do with boats. Okay.
Boat.
So if I took a cruise, if I took a cruise from Mexico to Tahiti, which is a small island, okay, how would I travel?
With the ships.
With the ship, yes. So let's look for a definition that talks about taking a boat and where a boat would travel.
It's the letter L. Travel by sea.
Good. Travel by sea. Excellent. Okay, that is a cruise.
Is cruise the synonym of ship? No.
Well, not necessarily cruise. You would have to say cruise ship. Okay, a cruise ship is one of those large boats that people are on. A cruise is to travel by sea. That's its definition. But we also use that when we're traveling in a car. Okay, so I could say, hey, Besmiles, you want to go cruise with me? I'm going to go to California. Okay?
Sure.
And we would cruise. We'd take a drive, right? Okay? And so that we use cruise as well, but it's not the exact definition. But that's how we use that because it's a nice, smooth ride, and you're there and you're having fun. Okay? So, but cruise is to travel by sea. Okay, that's the main where it comes from. Yes, it would be crucero. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's go to Besmiles, and your word is 10.
Okay, let me check. Feed. I am not sure about that word. I don't know.
All right, yeah, this one is a hard one, okay? Even though it sounds like you're talking about your foot, okay, or your feet down below on the bottom, it has an A there, okay? So when we say feet, it was I climbed a mountain. It was a great feat, okay? So when I talk about a great feat, I'm talking about an action showing great skill. Okay, sometimes they talk about an engineering feat. Okay, that means that it was an engineering in which I'm sure they're going to be talking about the Panama Canal, where is a great engineering feat. So it's a great action or skill. So it was something amazing that they did. Okay, so that's what a feat would be. Okay, it's not a normal use that we use a lot nowadays, but yes, before it was used quite often.
Therefore, is F.
Yes, it would be F. F.
I have a question. I have heard this word maybe with singers, like some singer like I don't know, Bon Jovi fits by I don't know 50 Cent, something like that. They use that word fit or no?
I don't think so. I think what you're hearing maybe beat.
Well, okay.
Maybe
okay.
beat, but yeah, feet. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, so when you see that, Bon Jovi, feet, now you have to look carefully because there's a period right after feet. Okay, it looks like that. Okay, what that means, it's short for featuring.
Okay.
Okay. So for example, in one of my favorite Spanish songs, Cuando me enamoro, with Enrique Iglesias, featuring Juan Luis Guerra. Okay, so he is featuring him. Okay, so that's what that actually means. If you see a period right afterwards, that's what that means. Okay.
Okay, I didn't know.
Very good. Good question. Very good question. All right, so let's go. We have two more, and then we're going to get into some reading. Okay, you guys. Let's go to Etu, number 11, please.
Take over. Maybe
take over.
Take over. Maybe it's assume control.
Exactly. Assume control. Now, control, the accent is at the end of the word. Control, right there.
Control.
Okay, one more time. Assume control.
Assume control.
Excellent. Very good job. Okay, and one last one, number 12. And this is for Gary. Number 12, please. All right. Gary, can you hear me okay? Because I cannot hear you. All right, let's go to Julie.
Oh, yeah, lock.
All right, so yeah, this word, and you may not, this is used in a different way. So yes, that word is lock.
Lock, yes.
Okay.
It's like closed, yes, but I don't know.
Yeah, so you're right. If I have a lock, okay, it's one of those. It's like a square thing that has a deal that you can lock like this, and it would close a door. Okay,
yes,
you can use a key to lock it. Okay,
yes.
You can also use a lock to maybe lock up your bike. Okay, yes, that would be a lock. Now, what they're talking about here with regard to the Panama Canal, remember when I was showing you those pictures of where the water would fill up? Okay, and then they'd have to drive through.
It's D, no?
Yes.
Let water flow away. Empty water.
Very close. They drain them from the lock. It's actually G. I thought you said G. So G, a part of a canal where the water level changes. Okay. So what they're talking about, it's going to be a water lock. Okay.
Yeah, I understood.
Water lock. Okay. So what that means, you guys, is that it's sealing off a part. Okay, so right here, so you can see my hands. It's sealing off a part, and then so the water does not flow out either way, and that's where that boat stays. While another place is filling up with water. Okay, then that wall drops or it moves out of the way, and then they move into another place, and then they seal that one more time. They seal it right behind them, and so it locks. It's going to lock that water into place. So that's what they're talking about here. Okay, it's a water lock. Okay.
Yes. I understand.
All right. Very cool. All right. Let's go ahead and scroll up to page number 1. Okay, and we're going to do some reading, and we're going to see these vocabulary words. used in this context. Okay, let's start off with Marilyn. Hi, Marilyn. How are you? Marilyn, can you hear me? Make sure that your microphone is not muted. All right, let's go to Selma. Selma, let me have you read this first paragraph here, please.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Selma, please read the first paragraph where it states the Panama Canal. Oh, she's gone. All right, so did Marilyn come back? Who did I hear say yes, teacher? All right, let's go to Tolgahan. Tolgahan, let me have you read that first paragraph, please, where it says the Panama Canal.
Yeah, I am busy, sorry.
What's that?
He says that he's busy.
Okay, all right, let's go to Ayat then. Ayat, let me have you read that first paragraph, please.
Okay, the Panama Canal is waterway that crosses the Central America country of Panama and connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Ships can pass from one ocean to the other without making the long journey around the tip of South America. The canal opened officially on August 15, 1914.
All right, very good job, Ayat. Let's practice a couple words here, okay?
Okay.
So first off, this word right here, okay, on the second to last line, that word is pronounced canal with the accent at the end. Canal. Try that.
Canal.
Excellent. All right, and the next word right after that is opened. Okay, remember we have that ed ending. Opened. We go right to the D.
Opened. Yes. No.
Good.
Opened.
One more time. Opened.
The canal.
Good. So let's practice. Yeah. Okay, good. So we're going to say the canal. Okay, remember the accents on the end.
Canal.
The canal opened.
The canal opened.
Great. Very good job. Okay, now this word here is Pacific. Pacific. Good. One more time. Pacific.
Pacific.
Excellent. All right, nice job.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to our next paragraph, and this is Besmiles. Go ahead and read the next paragraph, please.
Okay. From the Atlantic, ships pass through a set of locks, sections of canal that are closed off with gates that raise them 85 feet above sea level to take a lake. After passing through the lake, they are lowered to the Pacific through another series of locks, small locomotives though, then through the locks, which are paired so ships can pass in both directions. The canal is 51 miles long and ships take about 15 hours to pass through it.
Okay, all right, nice job. Okay, let's practice some R sounds here. Okay, but first off, I want to practice this word here. We're going to say ow. Okay, instead of hours, we're going to say hours.
Hours.
Good. 15 hours.
15 hours.
Good. All right. Now let's practice this R. Okay, in the word through. Okay.
Through.
Okay.
Through?
So, yeah. So what's going on is that you're slightly rolling that R and you're saying through. Okay. So what you want to say is through. So through.
Through.
There you go. Good. Yeah. One more time. Through. So we're going to say through.
Through.
There. Okay, one more time. Say it.
Through. It's quite difficult. Through. Through.
Good. That's it. That's it. Through.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
I
Nice
will
job,
practice
man.
it.
Okay. Everything else sounded really good. Really good. And let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. Awesome. Yeah. So your pronunciations are sounding really nice. Nice job, man. Okay, let's go to our next paragraph, starting with a French. And this is for Edu.
Yes, okay. A French company began digging the Panama Canal on January 20, 1882. By the time it abandoned the project in 1888, thousands of workers had died in flood waters, or mudsliders, or from the extreme heat, poisonous snake bites, or tropical diseases. It had spent over $285 million to build 11 miles of the canal.
All right, very good. So we have a lot of new words here. Okay, remember our vocabulary words: abandoned. Okay, good job there, as well as poisonous. Okay, you said those words very well. Now let's practice some of these other words. For example, this word here with a double O. Now the double O in English is really confusing. Sometimes we say okay, sometimes we say ooh. Okay, well which one? Excuse me, which one do we use? Well, these words just have to be learned. Okay, because we don't have a hard set rule. Okay, this word here is flood.
Flood.
Okay, good. One more time. Flood.
Flood.
Good. Okay. All right. Now, this next word here is mud.
Mud.
Okay, one more time. Mud.
Mud.
Good. All right. Excellent job. Now that is that short U sound. Sound. Mud and flood. Okay. Good. Let's practice this word here. This word is began.
Began.
Okay. One more time. Began.
Began.
Excellent. Okay. All right. Very good job. Okay. Your numbers were sounding very good as well. Okay. January 20th, 1882. Okay. Good. Nice job.
Thank you, okay.
All right, keep up the good work. Let's go to Gary. Gary, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, let's have you read where it says the United States. Go for it.
Okay. The United States government took over its construction in 1904, but little progress was made in the first year. In 1905, John Stevens became project leader and made two important changes. First, he had traps being to prevent this disease-carrying mosquitoes from breeding, and he made sure that workers were safely housed and well fed. Second, he changed the building plan from a sea-level canal to block gas canal. 9 years later, the canal was finished.
Okay, good. Let's practice the word canal. Okay, so class, the accent is at the end of the word. Okay, it is canal. Okay, so the difference would be canal or canal, and the proper way is canal. Okay, so try that, Gary. Canal. Good. All right, let's practice some ed ending words. Okay, this first word here is changed.
Okay, changed.
Okay, try that one more time. Changed. Good, much better. Okay, let's try this one here. The word is drained. Good, excellent job. Excellent. Okay, and your ed ending with this word was perfect. Finished. Okay, that sounded awesome. Nice job. I do want to practice the word construction with that R there. Construction. Try that.
Construction.
Okay, give me a good R there. So instead of saying constra, okay, we want to say construction. Try that.
Okay, construction.
Awesome. Good, good, much better. Okay, nice job there, Gary.
Thank you.
Job. Okay, let's go to, I believe it's Gloria. And Gloria, let me have you read these last two paragraphs, please.
Okay, can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
Okay. The canal took 34 years to build and cost over $600 million. Of the 80, can you help me with the number?
Yes, 80,000.
80,000 people who worked on it. Over 30,000 died while doing so. Today, over 14,000 ships pass through the Panama Canal each year. This includes cruise ships carrying thousands of tourists who want to see one of the greatest engineering feats in the world.
Awesome, nice job. Very good pronunciations. Yes, and remember, 80,000. Okay, let me have you try that word one more time. 80,000.
80,000.
Good, and excellent job with this number here. Okay, 30,000. Now let's practice this line. Okay, it has the word cruise ships carrying thousands of tourists. Okay, so that's what we're going to read. This includes cruise ships carrying thousands of tourists.
This includes cruise ships carrying thousands of tourists.
Good. Now this word here, we pronounce that U, so we say cruise, and that I is going to be silent. Okay, so we would not pronounce that I. We say cruise. Try that.
Cruise.
Good. Nice job. Okay, very good.
Okay, thanks.
All right, thank you. And looks like Inga dropped. Let's go to Julie. Okay, now Julie, I'm going to go up one paragraph. Okay, and I'll have you. I'm going to have you read where it says the United States government. Okay, you see that?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and read that paragraph, please.
Okay. The United States government took over its construction in 1904, but little progress was made in the first year. In 1905, John Stevens became project leader and made two important changes. First, he had swamps drained to prevent disease-carrying mosquitoes from breeding, and he made sure that workers were safely housed and well fed. Second, he changed the building plan from a sea-level canal to loop-based canal. 9 years later, the canal was finished.
Awesome. Very good correction with canal. Okay, excellent job. Now, we get to practice a very hard sound. Okay, this sound is the TH sound. Okay, for example, the word the. Okay, now when we pronounce
which word?
The word is the. I wrote that in the Verbling chat. Okay, the. Okay, how you were pronouncing that, you were saying z, using more of a Z sound. Okay, when we pronounce the TH, now this is going to be a voiced TH, the, it has a slight vibration, okay? Then we stick our tongue, so I'm going to show you my teeth, okay? Our teeth, tongue right between it, okay? So we're going to say the, try that.
The.
That's it. That's perfect. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back. Everybody else who's been in my class is now smiling because most of them have had to do the same thing. So don't worry about it. Okay.
Okay.
And okay, so we're gonna go to this last. Let's see. Yeah, the last sentence where it says, 9 years later, the canal was finished. So focus on that TH sound. Okay, read that last sentence, please.
9 years later. Okay. It's just a Russian R, you know.
Oh, that's great.
strong Russian air. So, 9 years later, the canal was finished.
Yes. Awesome. Very good job. Okay, good. Yes, that's that TH sound. All right. And good Russian R.
No, not R. Come on, Russian
R.
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 R. Like you know, Italian. You know, parlare.
Awesome. Very good. Very good. All right. Let's see. In Maryland. Maryland, can you hear me? Not so much. How about Tolgahan? I wanted to see if I can get you guys to read before class is over. Not
I
so
can
much.
hear.
Okay. Do you want to read or are you busy?
I'm not busy.
Okay. All right. Let me have you read this paragraph right up above, so where it says a French company. You see that? A French company began.
The French company began digging the Panama Canal on January 20, 1882. By the time it abandoned the project in 1886, thousands of workers had died in flood waters or mud silos or from the extreme heat. Poisonous snake bites or tropical diseases. It had spent over $285 million to build 11 miles of the canal.
Okay. All right. Very good. So let's practice. No. I never want to hear anybody say very bad. Okay. Don't say very bad or I can't do it. Okay, because you definitely can do it. Okay. All it takes is just a little bit of practice. So never say no and never say I can't. Okay, because what you're doing is you're telling your brain, you're saying I can't, I really can't do it. You don't want to do that. Okay. All right, so we're gonna practice some words. All right, so let's go to. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, here we go. All right, so first off, we're gonna practice our vocabulary words. So this first word is abandoned. Try that.
Abandoned.
Good. One more time. Abandoned.
Abandoned.
Okay, good. All right, let's practice this word here. The word is poisonous.
Poisonous.
Good. One more time. Poisonous.
Poisonous.
Excellent. Okay. Now, remember, when you have an E that's at the end of a word, okay, those E's are usually going to be silent. Okay. So when this S at the end, it's making that the third person of that verb to bite. Okay, so it actually doesn't belong to the word. The root word is bite. Okay, so that E is silent. So we wouldn't say bites, okay, or bites. Okay, we would say bites. Okay, so snake bites. Try that.
Snake bites.
Okay, and then also with the word disease. Okay, we say diseases.
Diseases.
Okay, good. Yes. Now here, because it ends with a Z sound on that S, we would pronounce that S sound. We say diseases. Diseases.
Diseases.
Okay. All right. All right. And here, okay, we have another silent E. Okay. This word is slides.
Slides.
Good. Good. Nice job. Okay. Now remember that about the silent E. Okay, and if it ends with that sound, that Z sound, okay, we would pronounce that as, okay? All right. Thank you guys very much for coming to the class. I need to scoot on over to my next class, but please follow me on Verbling. I also have a link to my my Facebook page, my teacher Facebook page. I'd love it if you were to follow me there as well so we could communicate. If you have any suggestions or questions, even if it's 2 o'clock in the morning, it doesn't matter. Write me a message and say, this is driving me crazy. How do I do this? So let me know, and I can help you through it, okay? All right, you guys, thank you for coming to class, and I will see you later.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Take care.
Bye.